हाइड करता भैया कुछ ऐसे स्टार्टिंग में कैसे ही ना चलो
चलो आ गया लाइव नाउ मैं भी ज्वाइन करूँ
hello Chetan, hi Govind Babu, hello, I'm audible. Anyone can please let me know whether I'm audible or not. Hi Ganesh. Hello Yash, hello Chetan, hello Shweta. Hi Priyanka. Hi Sai Leela. Hi Rohit. There are a lot of people. Great. Thank you, Yash. Thank you so much for confirming. Okay, thank you, Govind. So, guys, let's wait for 2 to 3 minutes so that our audience will be there on the channel. So, please wait with me. Hi, Jitendra. So, how are you guys? Like, how is your weekend going on? And thank you so much for your time. Hi, Shravan. So, let's. Hi, Prashant. Hi, Shirish. Hi, Rohit. Okay, great, great, great. Hi, Sarthak. So let's open Amit Bhai stream too. So hi Amit Bhai, you are on the channel. So
hello hi Shubham how are you
I'm great.
how's your weekend going
Mine is good. What about yours?
I'm perfectly all right
So
hello everyone I hope
I'm just learning
I'm
a lot
audible
of
to everyone
things. Hello. Hello. Yes, Amit
hello
Bhai.
yes
Can you repeat please?
I'm audible I'm audible
Yes, yes, you are audible. And guys, can you please let us know whether we are both of are audible or not?
hi Priyanka I'm doing well thanks for asking how are you hello everyone thanks for joining thank you Sudarshan for confirming that I'm
Okay,
audible
thank you, Sudarshan too. Yeah. Okay, great. Amit voice is little low.
okay
What
about now
Yes, yes, yes. I guess a lot of people say yes, clearly audible, audible. Amit voice is bit low
Okay,
and
if
lag as well. Okay.
hello, I think there might
Now,
be internet connectivity issue.
now it is clear, Amit bhai. Now it's perfect for me. Guys, can you please let us know now it is clear or not? Yeah, now it's clear. Thank you, Sai. Uh,
Thank you, Shai, for confirming. Thanks.
so it's 10:04, and let's one more minute, and then we can start with the agenda of today live session. And I think it would be great because there are a lot of
I
things
I
which
hope
is
you
going on.
I hope you won't be asking tough questions to me.
I'm going to ask very tough question. It's like a life and death scenario to you.
Oh God.
It's just
Hello, hi everyone.
so we have 37 people live over there with us. So it's great. Like it's a weekend and there are lot of people with us. So it's great. Sufia, hi Sufia.
Hi Shaharsh, hi Akash.
Okay, Akash Jina is also there. Good. Hi Akash. There are a lot of people whom I
Hello,
know. Great.
glad to see you all virtually. Um, not able to see you, but even I'm very happy to meet you all, and thank you for coming over here over the weekend. I know that everyone have only these 2 days to rest and kind of try to overcome with the frustrations that we get usually 9 to 5, 9 to 6 job. Even that's not actually 9 to 5, 9 to 6 job, but yeah,
Hi
on paper
Sale.
it is.
Yeah, exactly. Hi Salesforce enthusiast. Hi Dev Jyoti. Uh,
Hello, Pawan. Hi, Shaurav.
so it's same
Hi,
thing. Like
Salesforce enthusiast.
hi Shubham Bhai. Hi Saurabh Bhai. How are you? Uh,
Hi, Sonia.
so guys, it's 24/7 nowadays. Somehow I can agree
Yes,
with you,
yes, you got
Sars.
it right. Yes, you
9 to
got it
9.
right.
JK guys 9 to
9
9.
to 9, that's also correct. I reserve.
Amit Bhai, Pawan says nice spectacles.
Thank you, thank you.
So hi Rishabh. So guys, like you are working work from home or you are came back to your company, please let us know. In work from home,
Yeah,
no timing
Govind.
by.
Yeah, Govind says that no timing. That's correct. Sometimes you are having lunch. You are doing code. That's good.
Hi Ankush, hi
Hi,
Harsh,
Nilesh.
hi Nilesh. Excited to hear your success story.
Hi,
Yes,
Priyanka.
obviously. I am too. Although I know a lot of part of
So,
that story, but not fully. And today I'm also going to learn a lot of things from Amit Bhai, as it is
yep,
always.
I am also doing. Yeah. So I am learning from your flow videos, man. You're doing very good job.
Thank
Keep
you,
it
bhai.
up.
Thank you. It's mean a lot. So okay, everyone
So
I think is work from home. And guys,
yeah.
do you like work from home or not? Like mine is 50-50. So what is yours? And what is your opinion on this, Amit Bhai?
So my opinion is like I badly want to go outside, not office, but just outside of this room. I'm completely started hating this room now. From last 9 months, I kind of working from this room. Same story, 9 to 9, 9 to 10, sometimes 9 to 11. I'm very excited to go. Even I have asked multiple times to my friends if they are going outside for leaving Noida. I can go and live with them, even if
Hmm.
offices are not open.
Yes, I
So
love work
Manish
from
is saying
home.
that I love. That's good.
Hi
Vijay is
Ram.
saying that company
Hmm.
50-50. Hi Ram. Glad to see you here.
So Manish says, yes, I love work from home. Get to time to spend with family. Yeah, I agree on this, Manish. Like it's a very important thing.
Yes, I
Priyanka.
agree, but sometimes, yeah, even I agree with this.
Hmm.
You can get time to spend with your family, but at times you will not wanted to spend time with your family. You can understand the situation of Shubham and mine. We both are at the same age.
Yeah. So go with Babu, like 3 month work from home, 3 month WFO. Great. Much more work when doing
Great.
work from home. Prashant Pandey alternatively. So I was in hostel for 4 to 5 years and then Bangalore away from family. So work from home has been great for me. Yes, Manish, like it's depend on each and every person's situation. So yeah, office discipline is not replaceable. So yeah, agree, Shahars, agree on this. But again, like if you want to do things, it can be manageable. Like for me, there are a lot of factors. Like on work from home, you can save money, like on rent, etc. So for a fresher, or let's say whose job is not like paying him much, so work from home is a better option. So again, it depends person to person.
Yeah,
So
Shubham is telling his own story over here. He's not referring to someone else.
so great. so, so it's 10:10 now, and I guess we have a lot of people over there. And so let's start with the today's agenda. So it's not like it's a hard and fixed meeting kind of thing. It's just like you can ask your question in between the session. We will provide some time for all of you guys. And in the beginning, basically, we are going to experience Amit Bhai journey, how he started his career, and how he actually come from a low paying job to actually now he's earning a handsome amount. So this is the main factor which a lot of people going to know about. So let's start. So first of all, well, thank you so much, Amit Bhai, to come over
Thank you
Salesforce Geek
for
channel.
Yeah, thank you
So
for inviting me.
so it's like Kapil Sharma question. Did you feel or did you think anywhere, anytime that you came on my channel?
When you started your channel, I felt that I am definitely going to be there one day.
so, so guys, let me tell you just before starting Amit Bhai's story that I just pinged him on LinkedIn and that's where I get connected with him. And now it's like a Bhai Bhai wala connection. So so yeah, so anytime anywhere, like when you feel you can relate with someone, you can want to build up connection with someone, so basically just go and ping them. And it's not like you need to uh, like follow them. It's just a admire thing. Like you can admire people for your best benefit, and that's it. You can simply uh, ask any question to anyone. It's not like that. Whether you feel kind of awkward thing. So I simply start a connection with Amit Bhai on LinkedIn, and that's the first day, and that's today's. So now he's
You, you,
live with me on my channel. So yeah, thank you
you,
so
s-
much
you should
again,
also
Amit Bhai.
tell Shubham. You should also tell you are not pinging me from LinkedIn from a long time. The reason
Uh,
behind that.
so 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 let's start with the story. So yes, Amit Bhai, like I don't want to know like exactly like I do this, but I just want to know how you started Salesforce, like in the very beginning in your college days. I want to move on to your college days.
Okay, so honestly, being like I haven't heard about Salesforce when I was in my college days. I was mainly a Java kind of guy who was completely doing a coding on Java and kind of dreaming, having a dream job for a Java developer, starting a high paid salary, approx like 25 to 30,000. That was like my, uh, I kind of say that assumption while I was in their third year and fourth year. But when I came to my like final year, I started worrying about my job. At initial, my communication skills was very bad. I can say that the last student in my class was me, whose communication skill was very bad. You can also feel them in my initial days of YouTube channel videos. So at that time, I got rejected more than like 30 plus interviews, 30 plus companies. So I was kind of feeling like a loser. I'm a loser. I can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Even I'm a technically, I was strong. No one was there in my college who was technically good as I was in Java and even in PHP, .NET. I've learned multiple things over there in order just to get a job. But and then after my like TNPCL teacher came to me, he said that there is an opening in Gurgaon company. The company name is Tech B. So basically, that is a USA company who was mainly interested to hire IITs and uh, students from the top-notch colleges. So initially, they refused to interview us. Even we went from Kanpur to Gurgaon, and then at their reception they said that we are not going to interview because you are not up to our standard.
Mm-hmm.
So at the same day it was kind of like things, so we came from Kanpur, and then at that time we don't have that much money, the pocket money. Even I was getting only 1000 for a month. So then after I got a call from a TNP sales. He said that you need to go to Asteria IT services for the interview. So I completely remember that time. It was approx 5 p.m. We were just hanging out in Noida city, just in order to kind of seeing which company have opening, even for a tester or for an automation tester, any kind of job if we can get. So that time we were completely depressed for getting a job, as we were approx like 10 to 12 people. We went there Asteria. We reached Asteria approx like 6 p.m. And then we met their Naveen Gabrani. We told them that we came from this college and this teacher has sent me. So they asked us, okay, let's go ahead with the interview process. And at that time, I got interviewed there. They asked me Java question, approx 58 minutes. The interview was there. They asked me Java questions. I was completely just going ahead and answering them. And then at the end, the interviewer asked me like, "What's your name?" Because he has my resume, but he haven't even seen my name, what my name is.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, interviewer told me that you are selected, man, and don't tell anyone because official offer letter you'll get on by Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very happy that at least I was able to crack an interview. And then I also asked what will be the base salary. So the interviewer said that it will be approx 15 to 22,000 per month.
Mm-hmm.
But when the offer letter came in, they gave me two options. Either I wanted to join in later June 2015 as a Salesforce developer and get a 15,000 per month salary, or I can join in January 2015 and get a 5,000 per month salary.
Mm-hmm.
So my HOD was kind of like very near to me, so he suggested me not to join in January because surviving in Noida with this much low salary is not possible, even for 3 to 4 months. Because after that, I had to come for the exams.
Mm-hmm.
So I said that let's take a risk, and I came to Asteria, and then I just talked to my brother who helped me. He was continuously giving me 5,000 per month extra for my pocket money so that I can survive there. And then once I get to Asteria, I just got to know about Salesforce. My first impression was I'm not going there door to door to sell anything. So, because the name itself says Salesforce. Even if
Exactly.
I was trying to tell anyone what technology I work for Salesforce. Oh, so you guys sell the products. What kind of product do you sell? I was like completely frustrated every time my father asked, "What kind of product do you sell?" And then after after a month, I got frustrated this job. To be honest, there was a quick a cookbook for Frost.com. So they gave me that cookbook, I just need to go ahead and then create the objects. Like that was warehouse application. I think some of you must have developed that application where we need to create invoice line items. So I was kind of like, what I'm doing it in Java. At least I was creating some script to create a database. I was writing some script to connect with the database. Here I'm not doing anything. I'm not learning. I got like I connected with my brother. I said that I wanted to quit my job. I just wanted to come back and go for higher studies like MTech or MBA.
Mhm.
And then I connected with my uncle, who is my uh, father, sister, husband. Then he suggested me, okay, just try to spend 3 months at least there
Mhm.
and then see what happens. And that completely changed my life. And that was the first thing when I came to know about Salesforce and started working with Salesforce. But even initial journey for the 1 year, I was completely a Java developer. I was just designing some integration solutions, exporting the jar files, and then hosting those jar files into the client systems. So that was the starting of my Salesforce journey, and
Mhm.
STA IT services gave me the platform.
Great. So again, by like it's person to person. My journey is not that difficult. Like whenever I go to a particular interview, I cracked almost each and every interview. So like it's for each and every person story is different. So I can't feel the heat which you feel, right? So yeah.
No one can feel except Akash Deep. He got rejected more than 35.
Yes, yes. And next session will be with Akash Deep, so we will also going to cover that part. So, Mitbhai, I somewhere read your story like on your blog post, I guess. So you said that there are you in your initial days, like for first 15 days, you don't even able to write your single trigger, right? So there are a lot of people
Yeah.
who faced the same kind of difficulty in their journey. So, how you managed to do that, or like when you
So
or like when you not able to do that trigger, so did you feel like I should give up on this technology and I don't want to work on that, something kind of thoughts?
so like I was kind of sad. I was not happy with me. But that at that time I was not completely feeling like I should change a job or I should change the technology, because the kind of situation I was there in, I was knowing that I'm definitely going to get this out of my life. So like those days were, I can say, the nightmare for me, because trigger was something which I was developing in SQL, which was kind of completely different thing. And the first trigger which was there for me, so that was kind of a roll up summary trigger, and I was completely not able to even understand the concept of roll up summary. So I just like kind of I was trying to Google around if I can get any blog post, if I can get the exact code what is there for my requirement, and then I can just put it over there in my code and then say it is working. And luckily I found that code after 4 to 5 days of googling. I did put that into my trigger. I went to my manager and said that, hey sir, look, I did it.
Mm,
And my bad, that blog post, the code which I put, that was written by that person only.
okay.
And and even the variable name and everything, because like say that, like we have to, if you wanted to copy something, we must need the brain.
Mhm.
So at that time he said that, okay, it is working, but you have copied from somewhere. I admitted like, yes, I did. Then again he started comparing me with my colleagues, like, look where you stand in front of them, how you wanted to survive. Your salary is never going to be revised. You will be here in this position if you're not able to make yourself better day by day. So I was just kind of going ahead learning the things from the blog. Child was the child those days, a newborn child. So the child even doesn't have didn't have that much content. Lightning was there, the newborn baby there. So there is a site, I can't remember the name on top of currently, but that site helped me. I think that site have, I think, inflatable stick something. If you could Google it and put into the chat, there is was one site that did help me for every single problem. And for all those like who are kind of new here, they are not able to write the code, or they are not able to understand the code. So they don't need to worry about that. They don't need to be impatient. Time being, like if you are writing a code, you're not able to write a single report, you don't need to be impatient. Just try to see what part of code you can write. So at that time, when I was asked to write the roll up summary trigger, the in my mind, what it was like.
So sorry to
The
interrupt you, Amit bhai. Sorry to interrupt you, but your voice is voice is breaking, I guess, because there are a lot of comments. So can you solve this issue?
hello,
Yes, yes.
hello. Is it clear now?
Like little lag is still there.
A lag might be there if it is clear.
Voices
What about now?
voice is little clear, but it is breaking.
Okay. What about now? Is it okay?
Yeah, a little
Just
okay.
removed my internet.
So guys,
Okay. I
let
don't
us know
need this. No.
like now it's clear or not. Amit bhai, can you please continue with the story?
Hello. Yep. So, like whenever you are given a problem,
Mhm.
what exactly like developer thinks, there are things like this is the end point, which like ends which I need to go with. But they don't think like how I'm going to approach to that problem. It is like you wanted to go to a particular place.
So
You just need to follow. You just need to find a path. Is it clear?
Amit bhai, your voice is like again breaking.
I'm not sure what's happening here.
No problem. You can take like 1 minute time to sort it out. In the meanwhile, time I just let us know the people that we have also a giveaway, guys. So I make sure. I think you all are aware or fill out the form. Just let me know whether you filled out that form or not, which I provided on the various social media posts or LinkedIn, let's say our Telegram channel, which is Salesforce Geeks. So did you fill out that form? Because that form is very important when we are going to perform. So Shweta, I say yes, filled it. So if there is anyone who did not fill that link, so simply I will show that link on the screen, and you can simply go to this link bit.ly sf trailblazers. So simply you can fill out that form, and you can be a part of the giveaway, and it might be possible that you can also win the certification, or let's say Udemy voucher from Amit bhai. So if there is someone who did not fill that form, yeah, just uh, go and fill that form so that you will be a part of giveaway. Yeah, Prashant Pandey, because there is some lag in between Amit bhai, so that's why I'm doing this just for the meanwhile time. So
Hey Shubham, can you hear me? Hey everyone, can you please confirm once if I'm audible,
Amit
loud
bhai,
and clear?
it's still lagging like something little bit, I guess. So Amit Chaudhary sir is also there, and he's saying like, Amit sir, how are you?
Hello, sir. I'm good, and thank you for being my mentor. Come like a big brother.
Yes, and thank you so much, sir, for be there for the live session. It's like it means a lot to us.
That's a surprise for me as well.
That's great.
So, any improvement over the audio issue?
Yeah, Amit bhai, now I think now it's clear. So guys, just let us know whether Amit bhai is audible or not. Amit bhai, can you please speak something?
Yep. Hello, hey everyone.
I think it's clear, guys.
Thank you,
Just
Mr.
mhm.
That means a lot. Yes. Voice now it's clear. Clear. Okay.
Okay, Amit
So,
bhai.
shall I
So
start?
yeah, we can start now. Yes, Amit bhai, please proceed.
Okay. So, I was there like whenever you are given a problem, what every developer thinks, even in my initial days, I was thinking like that. This is the problem, this is the outcome, and here what I need to do is this is what I need to do. I
Mhm.
wasn't thinking about what route I need to take. Even like think about like this: you wanted to go a particular place, even you wanted to go for a party, you wanted to go for a movie. You will definitely find out a route by which you wanted to go, and even most of the time you try to find out the best possible routes you can go, and you can save the time.
Mm-hmm.
So similarly, you need to analyze that problem. Just read that problem. The solution is there itself. Just read the problem. If you are not able to understand at once, ask your seniors. If
Mm-hmm.
they are not helping, I'm sure these days everyone is helping. If you are not able to get help from your seniors, please feel free to help any community leader. Even you can ping me over LinkedIn. I might take a little bit time, but I'll definitely reply. And then try to break down that problem into different like into multiple pieces. I name it as apple problem. So whenever you have an apple, you will definitely cut down. You cannot directly go ahead and eat the whole apple at once. So that's like, treat your problem as an apple and then try to break down into the multiple pieces, and then start from one by one, solving one by one problem, and then merge those. That's also known as divide and conquer algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
So suppose that if I take an example of roll up summary trigger. First thing, you need to understand what roll up summary is. So if you realize, you will understand, analyze the problem, you will get to know that roll up summary is something you need to count, do the sum, average, or some other kind of calculation, and so over the parent record. So first thing that you need to talk about is like how I get to know like which parent is. So the step one is to get the parent ID.
Mm-hmm.
Then you need to talk about like either I wanted to get all the child records, or I wanted to get only the child records which are related to this particular parent. So the answer will be like, I don't want all the child records, but because there might be some so-called governor limits 50,000 and all. So you will say that I wanted to records only for this particular parent. So step two is get all the child records for this particular parent. And now there are two, three options. Like either you wanted to go with aggregate SQL queries. At initial days, you might not be knowing about that aggregate SQL queries. So you can just skip that part. Then there is one more concept, which is preparing a map. So map is again a nightmare for most of the developers. So you can also skip that part. There is one simple thing everyone wants to know. Everyone knows how to iterate with a particular list. So you
Mm-hmm.
can just simply iterate, and then say check if this is you can just go ahead and prepare some variables, like for this parent this is the count, for this parent this is the count. And then now you need to update. What you need to update? You don't need to update the child. So you will just go ahead and update the parent. And there in between, like I just forgot one thing, that you need to find out like what is the source of your code, when your source will be running, either a batch apex or a trigger near real time. So based on your business cases, sometimes you might need to run batch apex, sometimes you might need to run triggers most of the times. So if you are developing a trigger, you need to again ask the questions to yourself, like what event I need to execute that trigger, because there are multiple events like before, after, then before, after update, before, after insert, delete. So you just need to find out what trigger you wanted to have. Then you got the events, just go ahead and write those events on the top of your trigger. In case of update, you might also need to check, suppose that you're writing a roll up summary for contacts to accounts. That is a very common use case.
Mm-hmm.
So there is some possibility your account is getting changed. Your account is only getting updated. The record is not getting created. So in that case, you will be needing the parent ID for both the records, like the old record which was there and the new record. So you will be having two account records, and then you need to count your contact records for those two records. So that's a very simple problem. I just explained how you can approach. And sometimes I'm sure that this is not a one day thing, that you can just go ahead and get a problem and then start discussing all these things. The things will come. You need to give your time. If you are sitting down for an hour, you're not able to find out the solution, just go ahead and try to do something else, like have a cup of tea, hang out, talk to your friends, do something else. Once you feel fresh, come again and do the problem, analyze. You will definitely get that. That's not I will say it's not rocket science. It's just matter of time. That's just the matter of uh, time you are spending with your problems.
So that would be great, Amit Bhai, and it gets technical too. Like it's great, and let me tell you one thing. Like when I started my journey, so again, like roll up summary scenario is very common, right? Everyone came across this scenario. So let me tell you one this thing. I came across answer over Trailblazer community, and I saw your answer over there regarding like this roll up summary scenario. So it's great that you also somewhere sometime check Google regarding this scenario, and then you write the solution for there, and now that solution will be helping me. So it's like a kind of legacy thing that people going to leave behind them. So like it's great. So Amit bhai, on the next upcoming journey, I want to know, like after 1 year, what is the change? Like in the very first year, you are like a lack of confidence. And in which year, Amit bhai, your first like which is the year?
2015.
Okay, okay. And when you, I guess in 2018, you started the YouTube journey, Amit Bhaiya, I guess, if I am not
Yeah,
wrong. So,
November
yeah.
2018.
Okay. So, I want to know the struggle of 2015 to 2018, like how you switched your companies, and like what are your basically decision making, because there are a lot of people who going to change companies, and like what are the factors you are going to see when you let's say change a particular company or something. So I just want to know some clarity, and what's your view uh, when you are going to choose a company or something you are going to work on.
Mhm. So I will just start from the first question that you
Mhm.
said struggle. So you used the right word, because that was the 3 years of my life which I struggled a lot to get into Salesforce, to learn multiple things and try to get the things done. So earlier, like 1 year, I was completely like a Java developer, Java integration developer, just writing a kind of a scripts and exporting the jar files. And then I remember, like in November 2016, I got a first project Salesforce, which was again luckily an integration project. So that integration was kind of with a system, a res online, which is again a event management system, where we had some paid events, and we need to get all those events as a campaign here, and then whatever all the attendees are there as a campaign members, their payments. So there were multiple things that we need to include, and the best part was it was a soap API. So the first integration was soap. I got to learn multiple things. But when I was developing that integration, I was working with a senior. He's like he was kind of like, I can say that Rajnikant of our company. He was knowing multiple things. So I was working with him. So he just guided me, like he did the authentication part, and then gave me that this is the code you need to use for authentication, and then rest all you need to develop that code. So I just started developing, and then I developed the code approx like 700 something lines. The code was perfectly working, even for bulkification, everything was working. But when I showed my code to him, and he said that these blocks you can just reuse. And then when I said that how I can reuse, because I wasn't aware about those things, so he said that you just use the concept of map, use wrapper classes. And I was like, what wrapper and map is? I'm not aware about all these things. So there was one more guy in the team. His name is Nitin Sarma.
Mhm.
So he, like I and he was the first to get into the office at 9 a.m. sharp. So I just went to him, and he explained me how the concept of map works and how you can develop a wrapper class and use those. So at that day, I learned the two concepts, wrapper class and map. And then when I refactored my code, you won't believe that was less than 350 lines.
Great.
So that was the one, that was like, that was one day I started, like I got to know, like there is multiple things that I need to learn even after 1.5 years. So I just started exploring multiple things again. Then I started learning from the trailhead, just for like every time I start lightning, after 1 hour I was like, I'm not going to learn this, because I was much confused about v dot and c dot. So that was the struggle. Like I started approx like 8 to 10 times, and every time I left that, I kind of like, I'm going to live my life with Visual Force pages and backend development. I'm not going to develop Lightning and all. So then after, like, the project was kind of a big changer for us, because when we tested for one record, two record, it was working fine. When tested, he tested for more than 3600 records, and the code was completely broken. And then we all as a team, like 4 to 5 people, had to completely work for 2 weeks, day and night. We were completely having the dinners, lunch, and everything at our office decks. And then at that day, like, again, we just started, like, I was like, definitely there is some strict action which will be taken against me, because I was the person who was developing those. But again, once the project went live, we got the appreciation, and then my CEO, Naveen sir, called me and told me that, you did a great job, and this is the first revision of your salary. And then I got my first revision of my salary, and that was 15,000.
Okay.
So 15, 15, 30, that was just a double. So I got that. And there was, we can say, the norms. Your salary will must be revised every 6 months, and at that day, at that time, it was 5,000. It was fixed. So every 6 months, you are just getting your salary, and you can just be sure that definitely you are going to get the revision. And there, like, when I was there in Nigeria, I got a chance to work on multiple products as well, like app exchange applications. So there are 4 to 5 app exchange applications which are already there, live, and clients are using there. So in terms of learning, sometimes you get learning from your projects, sometimes you get learning from the work that you are doing apart from the project. Like I was learning with those app exchange products. Sometimes you need to generate the scenarios for you. Like most of the time, uh, I was getting messages. Even still, I get the message like, this is the topic I wanted to learn, but I don't know how to learn. Don't tell me Trailhead.
Mhm,
I already have gone through with Trailhead.
mhm,
So they are even giving me the answer that I don't want to go with Trailhead. So for like all of those, again, suppose that even if you wanted to learn a topic called integration, so there are multiple videos which are there in my even my YouTube channel. I think 10 to 12 videos are there. I have a complete course over Udemy as well. I'm not saying just go ahead and purchase that. What I'm saying is that go ahead and watch the videos over YouTube. Now you have got the idea how to integrate a system. Now there are ample number of system out there. You can just think of one system, and all you need to do is just do the connection. That's it. Just get the access token. Your job is done, because that's the best part of your integration, and that's the toughest part of your integration. So if you are able to connect with your both the systems, your half of the job is done. Making the request, parsing those, everything is very simple. You have inbuilt classes for JSON. Most of the system are returning JSON. Even if you have XML, there are there are DOM parser provided by Salesforce. You can parse those very easily. So suppose that you did an integration with LinkedIn with the help of my video. Just go ahead, try to do with Google. There has ample number of products for Google itself. Like you can use Vision, you can use text detection, you can use YouTube Analytics, Google Calendar, Gmail, and there are multiple, Google Cloud. Then just try to go ahead with the Facebook, GitHub, Twitter, and then there are multiple like Workday, Freshdesk, QuickBooks, Stripe, PayPal. Then you can say that multiple payment gateways. Just try to pick anyone and then try to integrate. If you get up somewhere, if you get stuck somewhere, reach out to me, or you reach out to anyone whom you admire, whom you think that is the right person who can help you. Just go
mhm,
ahead and reach out to them. They will definitely help you. So that's the one thing that you can, uh, uh, I can say that, improve yourself or groom yourself day by day. And on this platform, I can announce that I have developed another real time project which I'm not going to record, but I'm going to give you the project that will be live very soon. That project contains everything for you, like starting from admin to integration, and then communities, how you do the social sign-on, single sign-ons, how you integrate using platform events. Multiple things are there. All you need to do is just go ahead module by module. There are approx 20 modules. That's a big project, an e-commerce project on top of order management. You can just go ahead, start developing yourself, and yes, definitely I will be coming, like I will be there to discuss with you each and every module, I think on every weekend. So we can have that as well. So you can also get that, because I got multiple messages like we wanted to work on real time project. Again, that's the excuse, because they don't want to uh, try to generate the scenarios for yourself, but that's okay. I have generated that project, and that is definitely going to help all of you. And then when it comes to sort of company switch, like a job switch, it depends on person to person. Okay, so but what my views are like, if you wanted to switch a company, first thing that you need to keep in mind is, are you going to switch a company for a hike of 3 lakhs or 5 lakhs? If you are saying that 3 lakhs and 5 lakhs are going to be my 50% of my salary or 100% of my salary, then you need to think of another factor, which is how the company is, what's the history of the company, how the existing employees of that companies think, what is the work environment there, how you are going to manage your personal life with your professional life inside that particular company. If you are getting positive questions, like 80% positive questions, I will say that go ahead, join that company. If you are seeing that 50% answers are correct, you are getting the good hike, but you are not sure how the management is there, how your work life is going to be like completely disbalanced, don't go there, don't go to that company. If you are at starting of your career, like 1 year or 2 years, and your life is going to be disbalanced, but you are going to learn a lot there in that company, I will say just go ahead and join that company, because that's the peak time for you to learn. That's the one point of view for my like switching the job. Whenever I try to like, I tried to switch, now I don't work for a company. So whenever I try to switch, I try to figure out these kind of questions, try to connect with the existing employees of those companies, try to figure out what is there, what is the salary day, definitely ask that question, and reimbursement policy. So all these things, just go ahead and ask these, read about the Glassdoor reviews. That's all the things that you have to. And if you are thinking that you just wanted to switch your company because you don't like the current company, I will say don't do that, because whatever the reputation that you have built in your current company in either 1 2 year 3 years, you have to start from the scratch to that company. So you need to think, rethink, and rethink. Like you need to think twice or thrice before you are switching a company. And again, if you're getting a good pay, just go ahead and join that company. Don't bother about the questions.
So Amit bhai, there are a lot of freshers too in our like on my channel. I contain a lot of students because I started my journey as a student too. So I just want to know like whether a person is going to start or learn Salesforce like in the very beginning. So like to all those students, what should be the exact roadmap? Let's say for admin and development, like not a very technical one, but just like it's kind of a scheduled one that you might follow, like you do a job in your company, and it that might be possible that you are also going to practice at your home, like particular scenarios. So like how things worked, so that people become productive kind of things, like they can also manage a particular blog or whatever it is which they like.
Hmm.
I want some light on that topic. It's like how a
Okay.
fresher should learn, either from trailhead, from scenarios, or like how things should be going on with a fresher.
Okay. So before I answer that question, I would like to have some water. May I?
Yeah, yeah, sure, with why. Why I will stop you to drink
Thank you.
water. It's just a live session and we are sharing a lot of things. So, and I know
Okay.
it's not a easy job to speak that much. Yeah.
So the question is like how freshers get started and how they can start learning a Salesforce in a managed way, like
Yeah,
what
yeah.
road path
Yes,
they should
yes.
follow.
Yes, like
So
there's a
basically,
there are very confusion regarding that, because there are a lot of people who can do ample number of badges. Like just started this, and if someone advise them like start doing from this blog, doing these videos, you will get a job. So like, what should be the aim of a fresher? Is to get a job, or is to get a great skill set so that job will come to him? So like how should be like that?
mhm. Okay, so the thing is here, like as you rightly mentioned, like they are doing a badge, and then someone is saying that don't do this, or have you heard about this badge? This is very excited. Just go ahead and start doing that. So most of the students, even I'll say like to those professionals who are not there in Salesforce ecosystem, but wanted to make their career in Salesforce, this is the first mistake that they do. They are doing a badge, they're in the middle of a badge, and then again suddenly they just switch to the different badge, and then they got stuck somewhere. They tried to find a solution over Google, they didn't find, then again they started doing a badge, which is a different path. Okay, so that's the first mistake that they are doing. If I am in the middle, whatever badge I do, even 2 days I do the trailer badges, I got more than 1,000 badges, but still I do. But whenever I do a badge, first I try to see what kind of badge I'm going to do, what interest is there, like what is my interest, what I'm going to get, and what this is going to give me back. Like if I'm investing my time, I'll definitely try to uh, get something from that person. Even if you think trailhead as an entity, I will definitely try to see, if I'm giving some time to trailhead, I'll definitely expect something from in a return. So I try to, first thing that I try to see what my like what my interest is. So initial days my interest was to be a hardcore developer, so I was just going ahead and filtering with the developer, and with starting, at that time we didn't have the concept of trail mix, so just starting whatever the badge I was picking, I was making sure that I'm going to complete that badge with all my own. There I know that there are solutions over the developer forum, success communities, Salesforce stack exchange. So I'm going to complete that by my own. Even I might give double time to that, but to complete that badge. So I was just going ahead and completing that. Most of the time, Trailer gives you the code snippets. You just need to copy paste, and then your badge is complete. So what all you need to do is, you don't need to just go ahead and copy paste that code and then run it. Okay, I'm happy I got 100 badges. I am a ranger now. So you don't need to follow that way. You just need to go ahead, read line by line. If you are writing even 10 line of code your initial days in a day, make sure that you understand what each and every line do. For God's sake, don't say that you created 10 variables and you know how this variable works. So just go ahead, put all, like if you are writing even a single method, write that method. Or if you are picking that method from Trailhead, just pick that method, read by line. If you are able to understand, that is well and good. If not, try to take a help with someone, your colleague, your seniors. Even sometimes you can also take a help with your juniors. That's not a part of like if you feel same like you are a junior, a senior to them, and how you can ask. I do go ahead, and even I learn from many people who was junior to me. So don't be ashamed of there, and then just complete that, learn that things. That is the one part of your to build a roadmap. The other part is that if you are an student, you will definitely be redirected by multiple people. Like I was recently I was talking with a guy over the LinkedIn. That guy asked me how the Salesforce is there. I said it is the best in business. And then again after 2 3 days he said that how the market is there in Salesforce. Some other guys saying that Salesforce is going to collapse in coming 2 years. And also at starting of the phase, they will be get redirected by multiple people, especially their relatives, like Sarma ji ka ladka. So you don't need to be there. You just need to, first you need to express what your interest is. Like you wanted to go in a, you said that you are not good at coding. No problem. You're good at doing the things in a, like drag and drop things. You know that these are the your things, these are the elements you need. Just drag and drop and it's done, like a WordPress website. In a Salesforce, there is an option for going an admin. You can just take a path for Salesforce admin, and in admin I will recommend, like if you ask me, then I will give you some topics. Like, make sure you are very good at security things. There is a series of videos over Subham channel, you can find those. Then you are good at like security things covers everything, like OWD, organization level, record level, and then profiles and permission sets, sharing rules, all those things. And then after that, you are good at automating the things, especially using process and flow builder. Again, series you can get over Subham's channel, so you can use that. And then you can use those series to get started. And then try to learn multiple products as an admin. If you are an admin, you can just go ahead and try to learn CPQ, what CPQ is. You can try to learn how to develop a community without writing a code. You can develop, definitely. You can try to learn like what financial cloud, how it works. There is a free trial org, you can get that. So you just need to find a roadmap, and you can reach out to me. I can give you the topics that you need to like go with. I can even say that this is the first, second, third, fourth. Go with these topics as an step, and even I will share with Subham. Subham will be sharing either in another video or in the same video in the comment section. So you can do that. And then these days you can get the trial mix, especially which are designed by Salesforce. So you can follow those. But again, don't be restricted till Trailhead only. Don't be limited till there. Just try to explore multiple things. Like, you are learning how organization wide security works. You watched a video or Subham's blog, Subham's channel. Try to explore it. There is a video or my channel as well. You can try to watch that. Then try to compare what you learned there and what is the common there. Then try to explore multiple blogs over there. Definitely, I'm sure there will be multiple blogs around the same topic. Try to explore and get everything from there. And while you are doing this, you are preparing yourself for an interview. You are preparing an skill set for which you are going to sell as a product you are going to sell in the market. So you are doing all these things. So one topic, multiple resources. Don't be limited to a particular resource. Or like, if you are following my channel, don't be limited to my channel only. Just go ahead and follow multiple channels. Like, there are multiple very good channels for an admin. If you wanted to see, there is a, especially Subham is there, who is kind of putting more into admin channel, admin content. Then Apex Hour has a complete admin training, I think approx 20 plus 30 plus, 23 plus lectures. And then you can also go to SFDC, what amplified something like channel is there. There is one more channel called Salesforce Hulk. He has very good videos over admin stuff. So you can follow all these multiple paths. Just go ahead and make a list what all you are going to follow, and then just start looking all those. And then don't forget to look into Salesforce official blogs. There will be multiple points, will not be there in either even my videos, Bum's videos, or someone. We might have missed those points, so you just need to go ahead and try to read out. Don't say that I hate reading. Even I hate reading. But when it comes to get the depth knowledge, you will definitely have to spend time reading those articles written by Salesforce professionals. Those are having ample number of every single knowledge. That is the one thing for admin. And again, if you say that I'm very good at development, again, my friend, you have got multiple options. You have got Apex Hours, which is the best in Salesforce development channel. Even I can say, for any kind of content, Apex Hours is the best channel. You can go path to code. You can come to my channel again. Then you can find out there are missing many channels out there which are there related to Salesforce. You can just try to Google over. You will definitely get all those. Try to go Salesforce Ben blogs. He has listed the multiple channels. You can get the details from there. And then again, start spending the times, and don't listen anyone. You have to make up your mind. You have to take a baby step. Like, if you wanted to learn swimming, you will definitely have to go into the water. You cannot learn swimming without sitting in your AC room or in your just pause room. You're just there and saying that I can learn. I'm watching the videos over YouTube, and I can say that I just need to put the hand like this, I need to put hand like this, and I learned the swimming. So you can't be perfect with that. I'm sure you can be there in the water for 1 or 2 minutes, but after that you will definitely going down to the water. So you need to take a baby step. Just take a baby step. And again, Salesforce is the best technology out there for these days. There are multiple like data science. You can also go with the Einstein and data science, which is basically Python. You can also go with data engineer jobs. There are multiple jobs, but Salesforce, my friend, is the best these days. And this is like what I love about Salesforce is its community. You will not get such a broader community out there for any other technologies. So that's the roadmap. I think you need to follow. You all need to follow. And anything that comes in your mind, any question, please feel free to connect me over LinkedIn. You can drop me an email. Everyone knows sfdcpanther@gmail.com. And you can expect a delay in my response, but a definite response will be there.
So that's great. Just to add some more thing, what Amit Bhai said is, so guys, don't just rely on the Salesforce badges. As I already said in my earlier videos or live video, like there are resource sections or resource links that will be given in the modules, right? So always go through them because let's say me, Amit Bhai, and or any other Trailblazer or Salesforce professional is going to read that content and then they are going to create their content like on sfdc panther on salesforce geek. I read those documentation, then I create videos over flows. So that's the original content, you can say. You will get a lot of and lots of content over there regarding anything. Like if you want to learn about flows, just start with the documentation from the that is provided by Salesforce. So the thing is, don't just limit yourself to Trailhead. Always go to the resource section. From there, you can get the real gold of Salesforce. And let me tell you, if you start reading documentation, you will going to love Salesforce because then you can understand like how powerful Salesforce is and like what are the blockers in Salesforce. Like you are going to learn in depth basically in resource sections. So, Amit bhai, now it came to my personal favorite question, like personal
Ah,
branding in Salesforce technology, or like personal brand, creating your own personal brand. How it helps you to build your own personality, how it helps you to make some extra money, how it helps you to basically create your own personal image, or you can say identity among thousands of people. Like, yeah, this is Amit Singh from SFDC Panther. And this is the thing which I really admire. And I told you many times, like, I really impressed by your work ethic, Amit Bhai, because posting a video is not an easy job. Now I uploaded 73 videos over my channel, but I can say that uploading on a very regular manner is not an easy job. Like it's take a lot of efforts and all. So how you manage all that content? So basically, my next question will be on personal branding, and there are a lot of people who love to hear your view, like how you started your YouTube channel, basically. And we will going to talk about Udemy later because there are a lot of stuff over there. So I for now just I want to know like what is the reason behind starting your YouTube channel? Like it's extra money, it's like you want to learn more or improve yourself, or it's like you just want to create your own image in Salesforce ecosystem. So how it should be?
okay. So you have like jotted down multiple questions into a single question. Okay. So I'm sure you're not asking the main recipe behind all of this. Okay. So okay, I'll come one by one. Like you said that personal branding, like how you build a unique identity among multiple there, right? So if you are trying to write some blogs, if you are trying to record some videos, posting on YouTube, you are trying to be an speaker or multiple events. So what that helps is, first thing that helps is that it is giving you the opportunity to give your best to the audience. Like if you are speaking somewhere, if you are trying to be an speaker somewhere, what you will do is you cannot directly just go ahead and try to put whatever you have. You will definitely spend time, either 1 week or 2 week. You'll prepare the ppts, you will prepare some beautiful diagrams over there, then you will prepare some demos. Sometimes you have to prepare multiple demo just for yourself, so that if you are like your demo is not working, you can just go ahead with the backup plan and all. So the first thing is that it is going to give the opportunity to improve yourself. The second is that you will be like feeling a confident about delivering the content in front of the audience, the broader audience. So and the third thing is that you are a product in the market. As a developer, as an admin, as a business analyst, as a consultant, you are a product. The companies are the buyers. You have to take the best price for yourself. Like you are going into the market, you are saying that, hey, uh, this is the product, and these are the qualities of this product, and this is the base price, and you can just give me this price, I can work for you. Sometimes you say that this is the base price, this is the minimum, this is the maximum, in between I can work, but for the minimum I cannot work. So in order to increase the price of yourself as a product, you must need to be unique somewhere. Somehow you have to showcase your skills. Either writing the blogs. If you are not doing that, that doesn't mean you cannot build your personal brand. You can try to solve some problems or multiple websites like Hacker Earth. You have Lead Code. You have Geek for Geeks. You have some some other sites. Subham is trying to post multiple sites, I think, on internal basis. So you can just try to challenge yourself there, showcase your profile there. Say that I'm the 3-star coder at Lead Code, or I'm a 3-star coder as Hacker Earth. I'm a 5-star coder. I just solved 1,000 problems over there. Or you say that you just hit a streak of 100 days of coding. You didn't miss anything. And showcase your GitHub repository, which is again very important. So that doesn't mean if you are like not creating a video or blogs, you cannot build your brand. That is nothing. We are creating the videos because we love to share our views with the broader audience. We know how difficult it is to be there when no one is to help you. I can't feel the pain because I was there in that situation for more than 2+ years. So that is like from there it comes the idea for giving back to the community. I told you about that blog, I think Inflatable Tech something. That blog, I have learned multiple things from there. So I thought, why not I should give back to the community. And you know the dark side of my life, how I was there in the college life, and how my communication and all, and how like friends were thinking about me. So you are already known that. So I was kind of having a stage fear in front of, like, I cannot speak you in a video. Like I was not able to speak even when the audio is on, the video is not on, even I cannot speak. So when I started my video, basically the channel, my own like aim was to get out of this fear. Basically, whatever the fear I am getting into, like I'm not able to speak in front of even 2 3 people. I'm not able to speak even in college days. Whenever it was a day for a presentation, I was trying to bunk that day. So that was I did it multiple times except one day, which was a final year project presentation. So that's the things. So I started in order just to get boost the concept, just to improve my communication skills. So even these days I'm still improving day by day. So that was the main idea behind that. And then at those days like lightning was new, and there was very less resources to learn. So I thought of starting with the lightning. I started there, and then I got a very good response from the people, and then I got like 5,000, 10,000, and then it came to 15,000 subscribers. So that's all about the love that I'm getting from Ohana. And again, whenever you are kind of spending money from your pocket, like uh, buying a software, video editing software, buying some recording devices, at that for those cases, you will definitely not to pay a penny from your pocket. So we are taking the help from the YouTube ads. So that is about YouTube. And what were the other parts of the questions?
So basically, Amit bhai, it's like management. On when you started your YouTube channel, I guess you have a job that time too. So how you manage like your job, because there are a lot of work in job, right? I can feel right
Mhm.
now, because how tough for me to manage those things. And there are a lot of people who want to start their personal brand, or let's say their blogs, their YouTube channels, but somehow they feel very kind of demotivated and let's say very shy. So that's another part. So basically, for now the question is like management, how you manage things, because there is single life, we are on this planet earth. So how you manage your
Mhm.
like work life balance, and also then you started a YouTube channel, you have courses on Udemy, so there are a lot of works and you need to spend a lot of time of yours over there. So how you manage those things?
Okay, so first thing, बेशरम बन जाओ, ताला लगा दो बेशरम में और रख दो उसको कहीं पे. That's the first thing. If you are shy, you can't do anything. You cannot take your career to a height where you wanted to see yourself. And other thing apart from this management, so if you have seen, if you have noticed the pattern, you have noticed mine pattern. I have always posted the video which I wanted to learn. So what I'm doing is, even in my office days, in my like when I was there doing a job, full-time job. Now I'm working as a contractor. So when I was doing a full-time job, what I was doing is I was kind of like learning the things in my office time. I'm sure like there is a lot of work, but you don't need to work you don't need to code for 8 hours. If you are saying that you need to code for 8 hours, then you must be lying to yourself, because that's something you are not doing. So first thing that you need to do is try to, like, whatever you are doing, I'll definitely you are doing, don't say no, right? What you are doing is you are having a board over there in your house, you are writing down the things, and then you are crossing those things whenever you are doing on a daily basis. You are doing that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I do that.
that's what I do. Like stick a sticker, I can say that sticky note on in my laptop screen, which is having the day by day activities what I need to do is. And whenever I open my laptop, I know that these are the activities I need to do, and then I again cross those because I don't have a board over here. So that's one thing you need to do. Like, you can start managing doing like these things. You have a diary, note down those, but make sure you are putting your notes. If you are putting the notes, definitely stick in front of your screen. Don't try to use sticky notes of your laptop. You are definitely going to miss a lot of things. So just stick in front of your screen, you will see what are all the things are there, and you will definitely find out a way. Like you need to manage your personal life, you need to manage videos, you need to manage a job, client calls, multiple things are there. You also need to give the times to your girlfriends or boyfriends. So these are the things that you have to manage. So first, just go ahead, take out pen and paper, because as a developer, most of the time, if I ask 10 people, 10 like 8 out of 10 will say that I don't have a pen or paper. So you must need to have a diary and a pen. Note down the things, note down the plan what you wanted to follow, and then just execute that plan. So in initial days, like, you will not be able to do that things. Even I'm trying to get rid of habit from me, just being more much into Salesforce. I'm trying to get it rid of. I'm not able to do that, but just keep trying. Initially days, you will like feel some sort of problems. You might say that you're not able to do that, but you have to do that. And if you are able to do that for continuous 21 days, like 3 weeks, you will be able to make that habit. Because the thing is, like, if I say that don't think about peacock, I will say that within a 10 seconds you will think 10 times about that peacock. So you cannot remove the thoughts from your mind. You have to replace that thought with some other thoughts. So that's what you need to do, and that sorry, that's what I do usually. I make a plan, and then I execute those. So if you have noticed, first I built a course on Lightning Web Component, which was very new. I learned. I tried to figure out what are all the resources there, and then I given that to the Udemy. And then I developed that development project, which was in demand from multiple students. So I just gave that. And apart from that, I just gave that integration project, which is again a very key thing today's business. And next thing is that I can reveal it is a MuleSoft. I'm still learning. So next course is going to be MuleSoft, and multiple blogs are going to come over SFDC Panther. So that's the key how you manage. Start from writing down a sticky notes, or you can follow Subham. Just write down over the no like board if you have. Even office, you will definitely get multiple sticky notes to just pin down to those to your desk. You will get even you can get the board over there as well. So that's the thing, like how you can manage. And if I missed anything, you are already doing those things, you can add those points as well.
So guys, just to add something more about like management or stuff regarding personal branding. So just to let you know, when you came across a particular idea, you like there is 100% chance you are going to drop that idea on the very next 1 minute. So let's say you are going to create a particular video or blog. Just write that heading of that blog in your personal diary or whatever you scroll it down, or let's say try to open again and again on daily basis. And so if you write that idea over there, that idea is in your mind. You like there is a proof, or there is something which recall your memory that I need to create content over that idea. So I feel this because it happened a lot of time with me too, like when I started creating content. So it's very it's my mistake. So I simply what I do, I write all the ideas or next videos that I need to create on YouTube. And let me tell you, I have a list of 50 videos that are going to come in future on the Salesforce Geek channel, and they are pre-planned. So that's how I search for a lot of ideas and videos, and just write over my diaries. It doesn't matter whether I'm going to execute all of them in a one go. It's timely. It's a timely fashion. Like or I got time on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm going to create content over there. So that's for the management part. And let's say we have Saturday Sunday, so you can I guess if you have time for a movie, I surely uh, have a fact on this. Like you can get time for creating a blog post or two in your Saturday or Sunday, whatever feel good for you. So that's my part. And I encourage students who are new to Salesforce, start creating content on your own. The thing you love, the thing you want to learn, create content for those things. Let's say when I am in when I am a student, so I have a friend. He's Salesforce MVP, Aviral Agrawal. So he's also in the chat, I guess. Yeah, Aviral is there. So so he is a kind of master in Salesforce flows, and that's where I feel like I also need to learn Salesforce flows. And that's where I start creating videos over flows. And now I have, I guess, 30 videos on Salesforce flows on my channel. And that's how things work. You need to do the things you don't.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
one point that I just came like hit into my mind is, don't think that you are writing this content for others. Just
Exactly.
write that content for yourself itself. That's definitely going to help you, even not you only, but for others as well. But just keep in mind, in the starting, write the content for yourself, and you will get a kick start from there.
Yeah, exactly. So Amit Bhai, I guess there are a lot of time, and I think we should start the first giveaway for 5 vouchers, and then in the end of the session we can start with the next 5 vouchers. So let's.
Yep, we can go ahead.
So I think I need to do something. Meanwhile, you can talk about like guys. You can ask your questions if you have for Amit Bhai, and he will surely going to answer those questions. So I need to do
Yes,
something for
please.
that. If you have any question for Amit Bhai, you can ask.
And thank you, Avril Bhai, for joining here. What a pleasant surprise for me, the youngest MVP. Yes, Hina, that's correct. Just write content and learn, give and take in style. That's correct. So, guys, in the meantime, Subham is trying to get that spinner up in the screen. Please feel free to ask what your question is. I know that there is one question that I will take at the last. That's in demand. Demand, I know. So yes, Sivank, your question is what I was talking about. So I will take that question in the last. So Sai is saying that Sai Kant is saying, is Aura required to learn LWC? So I'll say that there is no dependencies between LWC and Aura, Sai. So if you are new to Salesforce and you have just started your career, you just need to go ahead and start learning LWC. There will be multiple blogs, multiple free content available out there. Just start learning. But sometimes there are some limitations over LWC which are getting addressed by release. So for some of the cases, you might need to develop Aura components, but that can be developed with the help of some people are watching some videos. So you don't need to worry about that. So you can just go ahead and start learning LWC. So MVP journey, we will talk about it later on. I know that this is in demand. So Hina is saying, I want to start writing blog on Prover automation. Will it work in Salesforce world? So Hina, to answer your question, to be honest, I have no idea about this Prover automation. But if you could automate something which is automating, which is including Salesforce, if I have a login page over community and I can just automate and validate that if a login is valid or if the login is trying to be hit by the robotics or some other mechanism, that is definitely going to help. So Kalyani is saying that, may I know if a person can switch from MuleSoft to Salesforce Career with ease? Definitely, Kalyani, you can switch, but nowadays MuleSoft is again becoming a hot technology. So if you are in MuleSoft, most of the projects are using MuleSoft due to data integration and its capability to develop and provide the reusable APIs. But yes, if you want to switch to Salesforce, you can definitely switch. You are in MuleSoft, you know multiple things about APIs, so you can start switching to integration part. That will help in the initial level of your Salesforce career. Then Rahul is saying that JS required for LWC. So a bit yes, because LWC is more into developing the JavaScript side code, like more client side code, less server side code. So if you have JavaScript knowledge, that is well and good. If not, you can watch Nikhil Kalkara's videos. This guy has this guy has made JavaScript very easy. So you can just go ahead and start learning. Not so good at coding for LWC. If you are not good, start, but you have to be good. I mean, in the initial phase, you might get confused, you might get depressed, you might get impatient. So remember the mantra that I said: don't be impatient, analyze the problem, and then put whatever you have. And Prasant is asking, sir, how much time is needed for learning LWC? Consistency with respect to time. So if you want to learn LWC, I can say 1 week is enough to learn. And then you need to apply that concept to the real-time project. Then you will be get better and better day by day. And then Amit sir, can you suggest how can I improve better in developing? I'm a beginner. I have not done any coding before. So Sophia, every expert was a beginner one day. So if you are a beginner, that's not I can say that drawback for you, or that's not something which is lacking in you. You wanted to start development, just go ahead, try to pick up very simple problems like printing a hello world in Salesforce, then try to add two numbers, then try to create some parameterized methods, try to see how you can create the various variables. And Trailhead, Apex Hours are the two best resources out there. Try to start those. If you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me. And then okay, I want to know the future of Salesforce in next 10 years. Can I dependent on Salesforce only? I'm really confused now. Supply is more than demand. So money is first thing. I'm not Mark Benioff. I'm not the founder of Salesforce. I have no idea about that. But in next 10 year, I can bet Salesforce is going to be in the market. But if you are like at the age of between 30 to 40, you can rely on Salesforce. If not, you have to find out other technology, or you have to be in such a situation where you can manage the projects as a project manager, or as a scrum master, or some other things. Like you are in such a position from where you don't need to worry about the technology. So thank you, Pradeep Yadav. I'm not sure if that's the correct name, but it's Prad Yadav, so I assumed it's Pradeep Yadav. And then Salja said, how to get a job in Salesforce experience with experience in other platform, because every company is expecting experience in Salesforce. So Salazar, that's true, and I can say that's the harsh reality of today's. We can say that in India, not in other countries, but for that, what you need to do is the mantra. Don't tell that I told you, but even it's live. So just try to pick out whatever the project you are working in your current company. Try to relate that with Salesforce and convert it into Salesforce, and say that you are a Salesforce developer there. You worked as a Salesforce developer. This is the module. Suppose that you are working for a project which is kind of integrating multiple things. You can say that uh, we worked for a client that was a completely integration project. It was involving multiple systems to integrate, like Amazon, Shopify. You can say some other system like Google Cloud. We were using MuleSoft as a middleware. I was involved in this particular module, and then learn that module, every bit and pieces for that. You will definitely crack the interview. Try to get, I will share the document, try to get that project done. That project has pretty much everything for a beginner who wanted to switch a career with a real-time project. So that's the mantra you need to follow, and that's the mantra I always give everyone. Then can you suggest some resources for design pattern with general and integration? So Pratik, for you there is a book written by Jitendra Jha sir. That's the best book ever I have seen. Even I'm still learning, so you can just go ahead. That's available over Amazon, and purchase that, because that's not free. And I will ask a cut from Jitendra sir for this. So when you will launch next course? So Rohit, there is no deadline decided for this. Sorry, mate, but you will get the intimation for that. Okay, there are many questions. Yep. How much developer?
Amit
Yep, go
Bhai,
ahead.
yeah, Amit Bhai, we can take those questions at the end. And let me share my
Yeah,
screen.
I can
So,
see there are multiple questions over screen.
yeah. So we will take those questions anyways, because there are a lot of people, and I appreciate that it's 11:28 and people is still there. So, so don't worry, guys. We are just here for you, and basically just to make your night fully. And tomorrow is Sunday, so no worries for office work and
Yeah,
all.
I can stay here whole night. We can do a jagrata.
Same here. So Let me show my screen, and Amit bhai, just let me know whether the screen is visible to you on the live.
Okay, so I just refresh the page. I can see some screen. Yup, now I can see a random picker. Yup,
Yeah.
that's there.
So basically, Amit bhai, we have 285 participants who are participated in the giveaway. So basically, all you need is to uh, fill out the form. It's not like that. You need to subscribe our channel. It's okay if you don't subscribe our channel. Uh, it's totally fine.
I'll say, please go ahead and do subscribe. He's doing so much for you.
So basically,
No, like honestly, you are doing so much.
so it means a lot, Amit bhai. So let me paste all the list of the email, and there is one girl who write the phone number, so I don't want to show you the phone number. And I don't know, like there is a email option on the form, so I why she paste her phone number over there. So we have 285
Okay.
participants. So let's start with our first 5 winners of the giveaway. So
Mm-hmm.
let's start with the first one.
So is it for LWC or integration?
So Amit bhai, let's say five for each.
That's I understood, but how do you decide whom you are going to give the LWC and
So
integration?
basically, for the first one, we are going to give the LWC one, and on the next round, we are going to give 5 for integration one. So the first winner is
Okay, so
Rishabh Vash.
okay.
And
So quick question here.
yes, Amit bhai.
How like sorry, can a person be winner in the say like two different courses? The same person?
No, Amit bhai, no. Like once a
Okay.
person, let's say this person Rishabh was. Let us know, Rishabh, if you are in the chat. And so basically, if he is the winner of the LWC one, so automatically he is removed from this list, and he can't be the winner on the next one. So let's choose the second one.
Okay. So I hope you have noted down the email.
Yes, Amit bhai, my friend is taking a screenshot of
Yeah.
of the winners. So
Yeah.
the second winner
So
is,
Siri,
yes, Amit bhai, please go ahead.
just a minute. Series, the book name is Apex Design Patterns by Jitendra Jha. So if you go jitendrajha.com/blog, you will see the book there as well.
So
Yep, go ahead.
so the
Second
second
is
winner is Madhu Gaurav 57
Gaurav.
at the rate gmail.com. So he's a guy. So okay. So let's start with the
What do-
third winner. Yes, Amit bhai.
what what do you mean by he's a guy?
Like on your integration course launch, all the winners are girls. So
Oh God's
that's
sake!
why. So
Don't say
that's
I
why I'm
fixed it.
saying like he's a guy. So let's start with the third winner.
Okay.
So our third winner is Fayazuddin 548 at the rate gmail.com. So great. And
Okay, we got.
let's start with the fourth one. So it's JP Singh 2001 at the rate yahoo.co.in. Great. I'm happy that
Congratulations.
Yahoo yahoo.com .co.in is still there and people use Yahoo. So great.
Yep.
So Amit bhai, did you want to say anything for the fifth winner?
What you want me to say?
Like any guesses out of 285?
Any random one could be the winner.
Great. So let's start with the fifth one.
Okay, it will be a girl, I guess.
Oh, let's see. So no.
But
Again,
always. My
Shiv,
predictions are always wrong.
Shiv.parasar@yahoo.com is the fifth winner of the LWC voucher. And guys, five giveaways
Okay.
are at the end of this live session, which is for integration vouchers. So congratulations of all the winners. And let me tell you guys, if you are not a winner, we have something for you for the Udemy courses. So you can wait till the end for that. You don't have to be sad like, oh, I'm not the winner. So it's not like kind of thing. uh,
Everyone
so
is a winner here.
yes, yes,
Don't
yes.
worry.
That's what. Because we have something for them, Amit Bhai, like discount or something. They can easily get the course on very cheap. I can say it's already cheap, but it's a extra discount code they will get from our side. Just a token of appreciation. They are here at let's say 11:30. So it's a big deal for me that my audience or people love us. That's why they are here. So that's a great
Exactly.
thing. So Amit Bhai, let's start with the very hot question: how to be a
Uh,
Salesforce MVP? Like how you be a
uh,
Salesforce MVP in Salesforce ecosystem? Main
okay.
question,
So,
like chat is flooded by this question, like how to be a Salesforce
okay,
MVP,
okay.
how we can be a Salesforce MVP. So Amit Bhai, let's spoke with full of honesty, and what you do some magic things to be an MVP in Salesforce
Hmm.
ecosystem.
Okay. So, I know that this is the in demand question which is there over the chat. So, first thing is that if you are thinking to be an MVP, right? So, that is where you are wrong. Like, if you are thinking, I'm going to do this for the community because I wanted to be an MVP, that's the first thing that you are in a wrong direction. You are in a wrong path. If you are helping, like if Subham is helping multiple, like many people, Subham is helping, he is helping many people, and is even getting appreciated, so he is an MVP for them. Even Salesforce haven't given the title, but he is an MVP. So the first thing that you need to keep in your mind is, if you are making even a single person life, like if your life is affecting even a single person, you are an MVP. You don't need to be given a title by Salesforce. So everyone who is there out in the community who is giving back, and people are getting benefited. Like in my eyes, even in all the MVPs who are titled by Salesforce, are thinking that everyone is a true MVP, which is out there in the community. That's the first thing. Just a correction for all of you, because everyone was asking MVP path, MVP path. So don't think that you are not an MVP. You are an MVP. Even if your parents' life are getting affected with because of you, you are an MVP for them. You are the most valuable. Instead of professional, you will be a person. So that's the one thing. And coming to the MVP path, there are the things that you need to follow. Like if you go to Salesforce.com and say that Salesforce.com MVPs, so there you will see the list of all the actions, or we can say that the task that you need to perform throughout the year. It's not like that you did one video every day for a month and then you said that I did for the complete year. So that's not the kind of things. You need to be consistent throughout the year. So like either you are active on developer forum, you are active on Salesforce Extract Exchange, you are active on Salesforce communities, you are trying to be a speaker over various events, and you are writing your own blogs, creating the videos. So if you are doing all these things without keeping in mind like you are doing because of you wanted to be an MVP, so what you will think, like suppose that uh, in initial days you thought like you are going to do this, and you will be an MVP next year. So what if you are not awarded as an MVP? You will be sad, right? So mine experience is a very practical experience. I have experienced by my own itself, not by others. Like I'm telling you my experience. For the first time, the first year when the result was announced, many people were saying that you will be an MVP. I was not thinking I will be, But when people are saying that you will be an MVP, you will be an MVP, then definitely there will be somewhere in your mind you will think like, might be I can be an MVP. So that was my personal experience. I was very sad throughout the day. So I just went we just had a butter chicken at that day, just in order to get that sadness out. So that's what I'm saying. Don't think that you wanted to be an MVP. Just do that because you love it. So I and Subham and like many people who are doing, even you can say that you are an MVP man. That's why you are doing. You're not wrong. You can say like that as well. But even if not, if I'm not MVP after 1 year, like if I'm not getting renewed as an MVP in 2022, I'm not going to stop putting the videos and all, because I know I'm affecting many people out there who are there as a subscriber in my YouTube channel, and who are my students over Udemy's. Even you can create your own course. You are helping the Ohana. You're not like you're earning money. That's it. But that's a part of community. So you can create the course as well. And the best part is that don't ever try to make an what the word, I'm not able to recall that word, but don't try to be an anti with any existing MVP. If you are not a friend, don't try to be an enemy. So that's the one thing that you need to keep in mind. The other thing is that you need to find an MVP mentor for you. So if you wanted to follow an MVP path, again, you are following an MVP path, you are having an MVP mentor. Again, you don't need to have a thought in your mind that I'm doing all these things, I have an MVP mentor, and I'm going to be an MVP. Don't think about that. Just do that. And if Salesforce, because they have a team, the complete team about that, every MVP is going to review your whatever the contributions that you did in the last year. Every single MVP is going to review, and then if they say yes, then again those will go to Salesforce professionals, and then they will say that okay, then they will again review. If they found it useful, then you will definitely be awarded. But Salesforce again can't give that title to everyone. That's why they started champion program. So if you are even a champion, that is equivalent to MVP. So there are multiple champion program like Lightning champion, analytics champion, Einstein champion, marketing champion, Quip champion, Pardot champion. I believe in near days there might be a financial champion, health cloud champion. So you can take participation on those as well. And if you are awarded as a champion, you are an MVP. And if even if you're not awarded as a champion, you are an MVP. If you are doing something, I will definitely call you as an MVP. And I can bet you, like I can give you in written, if you are in a crowd in a 3,000 or 4,000 people, and you ask me to say that please call me as an MVP, I'll definitely call you in. I can do an announcement for you as an MVP. So don't think like that, and just try to give back to the community. And if you are doing without expecting a return in a expecting a return, you will definitely get a return.
So that's great, Amit Bhai. So basically, I also want to clear such things. Like, yeah, it can be a hot topic, like how to be a MVP. But yeah, I have a lot of friends of mine, or you can say, uh, brothers like Amit Bhai, who are MVP. So again, there is one more person who is very close to me and will be the next speaker of the Trailblazer special series. I can say he's an uncrowned MVP, which is Akashdeep Arora. Like he did not stop doing things for community. Like he's doing things from past 5 years, or let's say 4 years, but he's still doing that things, and he is not even a single time he will be an MVP, right? So that's the thing. You just need to.
So yeah,
Hmm.
just to add here, that's what I said. Salesforce follow some set of rules, right? So if you are following those rules, then you will be awarded as an MVP. And you named the correct person, is an uncrowned MVP, and is also dear to me. And you know that we all three are very good friends, brothers, brothers from another mothers, right? So uh, he's an uncount MVP, but whenever I had a talk with him, every time we came into the conclusion, right, our aim is to give back to the community, not to be an MVP or something else. So that's why every time we try to come up with a different programs. Like I came up with a new program for mock interviews, where I can give the real experience for the interview for multiple professionals, many professionals. Like you came with a new series which is flows. We came to know that there is very less content, so you decided to work on flows, I decided to work on MuleSoft. So that kind of thinking, if you are having, you'll definitely get back. So if you say Akashdeep, even Akashdeep is getting more swags and goodies than me. I'm an MVP,
Exactly.
but I'm not getting.
Exactly.
So, so there are benefit, but that doesn't mean you are an MVP. Then only you will be get benefited. So you can do participate in Trailhead challenges, Trailhead quest. You can participate in multiple Trailhead meetups. You will win the swags, and you will get those.
So again, I just want to say the reason why I suggest students or let's say fellow mates that start creating your own personal brand. If you are creating your personal brand today and start working on it, let me tell you, you will be in Salesforce MVP in the upcoming years. And that's the major key which going to help you to make your own identity in the ecosystem, right? That's where people
Yep.
came
So
to know about you that okay, this is the person who is doing something different from others. Yes, Amit bhai, please proceed.
yep. So what I'm saying is that you are right. So if they are creating their own content, right? So even if they are not, I'm not saying they are going to be an MVP, because I don't want it to make any statement.
Mm-hmm.
But if they are creating a content, think about yourself. Whenever you are trying to create a content, what are the thoughts you have in your mind? You are creating a video trying to give every single information about that topic. So you will learn more and more. You might try, you might see my video, you might see some other videos, you might see some blogs, and then after you will try to get the butter from those, right? So you are giving the butter to the people. So if you are writing your own content, so what you are doing is you have a milk, and out of that milk you are giving butter. So you are making your base strong. So if you are not being an MVP, you are increasing the product price. And at the end, what does matter is the money and happiness. So if you are earning good money, there are many people who are not MVP but earning good money. So don't think about that way. Think about how you can be happy, how you can uh, earn more and more money. And if you say that if you will be an MVP, you will be unhappy, and let me tell you, my friend, you are wrong.
So yeah, so that's the part where many people are getting confused, like how to be a MVP. I guess all those confusions are cleared or swept away from your mind, like if any.
Yep. So
And
still
we
you have, please feel free to contact me one to one, and I will make sure that you are on the right track. Not going to brainwash your brain, so you don't need to worry about that. But I will guide you the right path.
and again in the next session, we are going to make Akashdeep Arora Bhai live on our channel, and he will be like he is very generous kind of person, and I will ask him a question like how he feel if he would be an MVP and what he feels he can't be an MVP during 5 years or something else. So I will be asking a lot of questions from them, and he is the person who faced lot of hard times in the starting phase of his career, like lot of job rejection. But now let me tell you, he is earning a very good amount of money. And as Amit Bhai said, you don't want to be an MVP if you are earning a very good amount of money. So it's totally okay. And on the next session, we are also going to talk about those factors. And again, let me tell you, Akash Bhai got lot of swags from Salesforce. Not even me, not even Amit Bhai getting those number of swags. And he is like, I don't know how we getting each and every month. like a bottle, a cap, is let's say a ring light or something from Salesforce. So I'm pretty amazed.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. Most of the time we all are like abusing, like Akashdeep, me and like Subham, abusing Akashdeep and saying that once this COVID is over, your swags are going to be ours. So that's kind of things is there. So and as Subham said that he's going to ask the question, let me tell you the answer will be: I'm not here to be an MVP. I'm just wanted to give back to community. You can note it down, and that will be the answer.
So, Amit bhai, now we can take some questions. Like there are a lot of questions I can see on the chat, and like chat is flooded over there. So
Yes, please.
let's start with your let's say, did you know like where you left your chat, and we are
Yep,
starting.
I can. Yep, yep. I can
Okay,
tell
Amit bhai.
you the question is. Last chat is Rohit Kumar. He said that lunch.
Okay, Amit bhai. Then from the next of launch, you can start your taking questions of those persons.
Okay, so I thought you are going to read out for me.
Let me
No.
open the chat.
So how much? I will take once you got the chat. You can start
Okay,
from there.
okay, okay. So Amit
So
bhai, I
how much
got it.
Salesforce
I got
developers?
it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Let me read
Okay,
out this
thank
for you.
you.
How much Salesforce developer are demanded in India?
I will say too much. Like
Okay.
it's a one-word answer.
Great.
So Salesforce developer are more in demand than Salesforce admin. So if you are starting a career in Salesforce and you are in India, I will say learn basic of Salesforce admin, then switch to development. That's how you are going to get a job.
Okay. Okay.
And
So
as you have, yep, we have plenty number of demands. As Mark Benioff itself says that they are going to generate 2.4 million jobs in coming 2022. So that's again a good sign for Indian market.
okay. So Amit bhai, let's take it's like quick answers and quick questions so that we can cover as much as questions we can. So and it's 11:51,
Okay.
so we also need to consider that time too. So Amit bhai, the next question is:
Yep. Sure.
can a person switch from non-tech to Salesforce development, and will there be job opportunity as I will be considered freshers in that technology?
So I will say Aman, yes, but at initial level you might face some rejection. You might not get the calls for interview. So again, you don't need to be impatient. You don't need to be frustrated. Just keep trying. Try to learn from various things, and again, do follow the mantra. Put a project in your resume. No one is going to verify with your company. Say that this is what was your role. Try to connect with your friends. Ask their project. Explain that to the interviewer, and I'm sure you will crack that.
So okay, next question is Amit bhai, what is the name of JS guy Nikhil? Question mark, question mark.
Nikhil Karkara
Yeah.
channel is Salesforce Troop.
Let's come to the next question. Data structure will help coding in Salesforce. Question asked by Chetan Nandre.
Okay, Chetan. So I will say I'm learning data structure these days. So data structure is the backbone of your coding.
So Devendra saying excellent Shubham bhai and Amit bhai. So thank you so much Devendra. Let's Hina
Thank you,
says
Shubham. I'm sorry, Devendra.
Hina says, Sophia, please connect with me on LinkedIn. I can help you in learning code. So, oh, that's great. Hina is,
That's great, Hina.
yeah,
Thank you.
thank you so much, Hina, for that gesture. And Saikant, best way to crack any certification in first attempt.
Okay, again, this is a favorite question. Okay, so I will say, yeah, like these days, many people are running a campaign against say no to dumps, and like there are two parties. Like politics, there is opposition, there is a in party or like power government. So like that, we have two groups. One is say no to dumps. We have one other group which is saying that you say no to dumps, we are going to sell the dumps. So if you wanted to crack the certificate in the first attempts, okay, without using of dumps, so what you need to do is First thing is that you need to jot down. I'm sorry. You need to write down the course content, the certificate course content which is provided by Salesforce, that's available out there in the Trailhead. Just go there, write down, and then Salesforce again gives you the Trailhead trail mix. Pick out a topic, and then again start learning about that topic from various resources. The must thing is there, do the hands-on as much as you can over your personal Salesforce developer org. And don't limit it to be the trail mix. There are some sites which are not considered as dumps, which has some quiz, you can say Quizlet, ProProps, flashcards. These are some sites you can refer to those just to in order to get the sample questions. And these are the one thing for the preparation, and make sure you give it a proper time. Like I'm seeing many people are like many people are giving 4 certificates and 5 certificates in a month. I'm like, how? They don't have even that much experience. Like if a person having 10 years of experience is cracking 4 certificates, I don't have any problem. But if a person of 2 years of experience having 10 certificates, that's completely not acceptable. And if that person come to me as an interviewee, I'm definitely going to reject him right away. So, and the mantra again that I do follow is take your time. There is 120 minutes for the exams. Don't try to finish in a hurry, 10 minutes to 20 minutes. Read down the question, read it again if you are not able to understand. The solution of the problem is there itself in the question. And if you are not able to find that, again, follow the second rule. Try to find out the two options which are not the right answers. There are definitely on the first attempt or through second attempt, you will see that these are not the correct answers. Just remove those. You will see 2 or 3 answers based on how many you need to pick. Out of through 2 or 3 answers, again you need to find out which one might be wrong. You don't need to worry about why it is correct. Just try to figure out what this is wrong, and I know why it is wrong. I don't know why it is correct. No matter. Just select those questions. Even if you're confused here, while say that okay, Amit, I got 2 answers which are wrong. Now I have 2 options, and then out of 2 I need to select one. Which one I need to select? If you are in confusion, go out of box functionality. If you cannot achieve that with out of box functionality, select the option which is a customization functionality. Customization can be using an app exchange application, using a third party tool. Don't go to the development side until unless you are sure that you cannot do using all these options. Like you cannot do using automation out of box functionality that is there by Salesforce. You cannot do using app exchange applications. You cannot do by using any other paid applications. Then go with the option which is there for your customization, like developing apex triggers, components, or other things. And again, the last thing which is there, be confident, take your time, and definitely you are going to crack that. But you have to be prepared. It is not like that, Amit, okay, you said me the mantra, you told me 4 to 5 points, now I'm going to appear into the exam and going to crack that. That's not, you have to be prepared for that.
So Amit bhai, the next question is like, hi Amit, how much time will it take to learn integration by Shubhajit?
So Subhajit, integration is not I can say that piece of cake that you can just eat. It will take you, even I'm learning integration these days. I made a course, but still I can't say that I learned everything about integration, because there is too much about integration. Like you integrated, what I can say is, if if you know how to integrate an API which is using what's 2.0, it will not take more than 2 weeks. You learn that, you get to know that all the system which are using what's 2.0 I can integrate. That's the 10% of your integration. Now what you need to do is, there are some APIs which are following OAuth 1.0. Again, you need to learn that. It will take approx 3 weeks, because OAuth 1.0 is much tougher than 2.0. If you learn that, you can say all the APIs which are using OAuth 2.1.0, I can integrate that 10% again on that integration site. Then there are few integration platforms like Amazon, which are not using OAuth 2.0, not using 1.0. They are using some other kind of authentication like SHA algorithms, HMAC algorithms. So again, you need to learn those. And there are some system which you will find every time you have to design the algorithm. You have to work on what algorithm they are providing, develop that. So that part is something which you need to continuously keep learning. Then again comes some tools like Talent, Jitterbit, then Delbumi, MuleSoft. These are all the different other parts of the integration that you need to learn. But if you ask me, learn and crack an interview, then you have to give it approx 3 months to make sure that you are learning, and then you are able to answer the questions related to integration, the authentications, APIs, request and response formats. So minimum 3 months and then maximum lifetime.
So thank you, Amit Bhai, for the question and for the answer. So next is question is from Divya Sethi. Where can get fine integration videos from beginner to advanced level?
So I don't want to make a sale pitch over here. So
So
you can start learning.
I will address this, Amit Bhai. So Divya, basically Amit Bhai have a course for integration, and it is very cheap. You can, how much for Amit Bhai?
360 rupees or 455
So
rupees.
I can say like 360 rupees is not that much. You can get a lot of content, and so simply you can get it. And more, before proceeding to the course, you can watch the free video tutorials on SFDC Panther channel. And if you like those that content, you might be can purchase that course. So first you need to understand the basic. You can learn basic from by channel. So like it's not like a sale pitch, but again that's a paid one. So obviously you will get a lot of great content over there. So let's move to the further question, Amit Bhai. Can you make videos how to avoid writing query in for loop and use map? So
Chandres, I think
I
that
think that content is already available on your channel. So guys, Chandresh, please visit SFDC Panther. Just write SFDC Panther over YouTube. You will get a lot of videos regarding map and for loops over there. So
so there is a playlist called Back to Basic. That is what you need to refer.
next question is from Archana. Let's say, do we need to get certification in MuleSoft?
Archana, it's completely depends on client requirement. But if you have a certification and if you know about MuleSoft, again that's the showcase for about your skills. But that's not mandatory to have certified.
Okay. Uh, next question is from Priyanka Bhai. How to get scenarios for consultant role? All discussions on blogs and channels are around admin and dev.
So Priyanka, for you, uh, we are going to start a series. I think over SFDC Panther and Salesforce Geek channel as a collaboration where we are going to discuss only business scenarios, their possible solutions, and you need to implement those solutions. So basically the series is mainly focused on taking the problems out. We are going to hit a survey over there over multiple social media channels like our Telegram groups, our Twitter, LinkedIn. We'll take out the problems, we'll come live, discuss those problems, multiple solutions, and that's it. But to be a consultant, you must need to know about the Salesforce platform, because you need to tell your client, if you are using this product or if you are following this way, your cost is going to be this much high, and if you are following my way, your cost is going to be this much low. The percentage you need to tell. So you must need to be aware about the product, the platforms that Salesforce is providing.
So next is Saikant. Yes, even it's 11:30 and IST. Still, you guys are giving your best. And okay, so thank you so much, Sai. The next question is
Thank you, Shai.
how to improve coding skills, Amit bhai, in Salesforce
So
development.
it's just a matter of time. You need to spend the time. It's not like one day. There is no rocket science behind this. Like no one can tell you the rocket science. I have seen multiple videos where they will say that learn coding in 10 minutes or 1 day. They will not tell you any other rocket science. They will again tell you just go ahead, and they say that do this, keep practicing, and if you stuck somewhere, just try to go out, have some break. You can just hang out with your friends and then again come analyze the problem, break down that problem. So first thing that you need to learn is understand, analyze, break, and then implement. So these are the four steps that you need to follow, and with the time you will definitely be good into the coding. That's how every developer, like every beginner, every expert was an beginner. So like even Subham, sometimes I had a talk with him and he was kind of like frustrated, like Amit bhai, I don't want you to do this job. I can't do coding. So, but now he's good. Not He's not doing the development things, but he's very good at developing the things. But he's more focusing on automating the things. So you just need to give yourself a time. And first thing, again, be confident. Have confidence in yourself. Don't listen to the people. Like there will be many people who will try to pull your legs. They will say that you can't do this, but once you are success, you will say that we knew it. You are going to do that. So just follow your way, whatever you are doing that.
So the next question is Amit Bhai, what is in more demand today in Salesforce other than LWC for interviews?
So to be being honest, like I have not been in interview from last 1 year. So I have no idea like what exactly is there in demand, but what I have like I got to know is that more are like scenario based questions based on like security things, how you are going to use sharing rules, permission sets, and how you are going to work on Apex managed sharing when your share object is going to be available, and then of course LWC. And if you know integration, that's the plus point for you. And any other product, like if you know CPQ, Marketing Cloud, Pardot, again it is a big plus. But just like overall as a Salesforce developer or a admin, you need to stick to the basic of your codings, whatever the trigger you have wrote, what are all the I can say context variables, what are all the terminology used in triggers, how do you write the trigger, explain some scenario based, and mainly focus on order of execution, especially from this new update that came for these flows. So just do all these things, be focused, and be like I will say more into the basics. That's all. And lightning development is these days they are saying that it's must, and that's the future that as per Salesforce. So that's why they are more into this lightning.
So Amit Bhai, the next question is from Kalyani. If self-study is not helping much to improve coding and solve real-life business cases, how good is it to go for online training, and which is the best online training for Salesforce?
Okay, so this is something like I won't say which is best, because to be honest, I never went for any training in my career. So, but if you say that self study is not working, first thing that you need to find out why. What's the actual cause? Why like it is not working for you? Is it something you are lacking, like you are lacking of concentration, you are not able to concentrate it? Or is it something, if someone will force you, someone will give you a deadline, then you will perform better? If that is something, then I will suggest to go for a paid training, because free trainings are again not going to uh, force you. But again, before going to the paid training, I have seen multiple cases where people are getting cheated by online courses. Like they are taking the money and then they are not uh, giving you even a single class to you. So if your self study is not working, first thing is that you need to find out why it is not working, and how it will work. If I go for the Salesforce paid training, what it will change for me, right? So even if I'm going somewhere, I'm paying some money, so say that 10,000, 12,000, how it is going to impact me and how it is going to different from a self study. So online trainings are kind of like things. If you are going for a training, I will suggest go for some YouTube channel, because the person who is teaching there over YouTube channel will be far better than the instructor who is there at online training. My friend has attended online trainings, and I have seen how, I can say that, how worst the trainings are. So
So
I w-
yeah.
I won't suggest for paid training, but if you wanted to go for some trainings, go with Path to Code, which is a free YouTube channel. You can just go there, and then you can go again. ApexHour.com developer and admin trainings are there, and you can follow my channel, Back to Basic playlist for Salesforce development. You can follow Subham's channel for automation things, and I'm sure you'll get the things from there.
So that's great. And again, guys, like if you can't learn with your self study, then again it's going tough to you to learn for the paid one, because at the end it is you who is going to learn things. So
Exactly.
the next question is from Lukesh, and the question is where to practice all the stuff like developer, admin, so we make it hands on. I don't found anything to practice. Answer, please.
So I think I have answered this earlier as well, but again I will repeat it. So suppose that you are trying to do a validation rule program. You say that you just followed the trail mix. You tried to find out over Google. You did not found anything. What all you need to do is generate the scenario yourself. You did a validation rule for pin code verification. You did for email verification. You did for phone number verification. Now try to generate some scenarios, like suppose that I have 5 fields. I wanted, if this field is filled, I wanted these to be filled. Try validation rule. I have one checkbox. If this is checked, then this particular field should not be filled. And I have some sort of other, like trying to create a record on the child record. I wanted to make sure if parent field, in parent record, related parent record field have something, this particular value, then only create the record, otherwise throw the error. So these are some scenarios that you need to generate yourself. Hands on, you'll again not get anywhere. Even if you come to my YouTube channel, I have given you hands on, that's okay. But after that, what you are going to do? If I tell you 10 hands on, what you will do after that 10? You will say that I want 11th. You need to generate. You can combine all those 10, generate a new 11th. First, that might be complex. And then again, if you are learning anything like validation rules, Salesforce has a help document. Go there. They have listed approx 50 validation rules. You can just try to see, try to learn there. That's just an example. You try to write a trigger, right? You said that, Amit, you gave me roll up summary trigger, I did. You gave me create an opportunity trigger, I did. You gave me update the cases whenever account is updated or created, I did. I did all kind of things, but still I need to get more scenarios. So you need to generate, right? Don't think about at that time whenever you are in coding, right? Don't think about you are going to, you can do this using some other ways, like sending an email. You can do with this workflow. You can do flow builders. Don't think, if you are writing a trigger, practicing a trigger, try to say, if I'm going to create an opportunity with the amount greater than 5,000, I'm going to send an email to the owner, to the admin. If I'm creating a, if all the cases for a particular account are closed, I'm going to mark the status field on the account as a closed. So these are some scenarios that you can regenerate, or I can say that you can generate by yourself. And again, like, to be sure, you will not find hands-on over any website. Even if someone is kind of say that some person is claiming that he has hands-on, I don't trust. But yeah, for the triggers, I think I've shared some sheet with Subham, if I believe.
Yes, yes, yes,
We
Amit
can
bhai.
share that sheet with you all.
Yes. So okay,
We
guys.
can share that sheet with you
I
all.
will share the whole resource of the triggers and all scenarios for all of you. So yeah. So the next question, Amit bhai. Nowadays, each and every company is asking either experience or certifications for fresher candidates. How to overcome this situation? So Chand, yeah, that question is from Chand Basha.
Okay,
So
so
yes, Amit bhai.
okay, so I know that this is a sad thing. I have noticed many freshers are being asked for the certifications, or if you are or they are asking for some sort of uh, experience to you. But the thing is that if you are a fresher, I will never suggest to go with the certificate. Just showcase your skills. I'm sure for the freshers, most of the companies won't ask for the certificate. They will be saying that if you have a certificate, that is a bonus, because even a admin level certificate requires minimum 1+ year of expertise on Salesforce admin side. So if as a Salesforce student you say that I learned Salesforce for from third year to fourth year, it has been 1 year and now I can get certified, that doesn't satisfied, or that doesn't say that you are good at that admin thing, because until unless you don't have real life projects, you don't have real life work, you can't be considered as experienced person. And yes, they are asking for the experience. So if you are a fresher, they are asking for the experience, not the in-depth knowledge, but they are asking, if they ask you what is the object, you must be able to answer that. You must be in a position where they say that differentiate between standard and custom object, you should be able to. If they say that differentiate between profile and permission set, you should be able to do that. So these are the kind of things that companies are looking for. And again, somewhere like 50 to 60% you are right. This is the sad reality, and I'm not sure if I can change this.
So Amit bhai, the next question is from Hariom Chaudhary, and the question is how to change career from Salesforce QA to Dev. Please answer.
Okay, so again, if you have made your mind to go to the developer, you are a QA, I'm sure your will like your friendship with the developers will not be good. I haven't that much with the QAs. But I'm sure if you are a QA, you know every bit and pieces of Salesforce project, you know how the project is working. That's why you are doing the QA work. So switching from QA, a Salesforce QA, to a developer, even if you are not a Salesforce QA, you are just a QA, you know how the projects work, how the technologies work. You can very easily switch to Salesforce developer job. But first thing is that before switching, you need to start making the base for you. You need to start making the skill set. So just go ahead and start basic of Salesforce development, Salesforce admin, like creating objects, fields, validation rules, some sort of security things, profiles and permission sets. Then directly jump to the Salesforce development part, like triggers, Apex classes, and some ops concepts. And after that, you can just back to Salesforce admin automation part, like process builder, workflow rules, and flow builders. So that's the path you can just follow, and you will get into that.
So the next question is from Manish Agrawal. How important are certification these days? So I think Amit bhai, you covered this question, right?
Yeah.
So let's move to the next question. Sir, can you suggest some exciting real-time projects in Salesforce so that we got excited to learn, like we build a clone project using other languages?
Okay, so I'm not sure if you have heard when Subham was in his final year, I think I suggested a project to him. His team built, did a great work. They built, and then I again gave the same project to some other college students. They did a great work. So the project was Ghar Wapsi. So basically what the concept is behind, like we know that these days there are child begging mafia is there. They are kind of stealing the childs, and then they are forcing them to beg for their life. Sometimes they are trying to broke their eyes, broke their legs, cut down their some sort of like hands. So the idea behind the project was just build a project on top of Salesforce communities, where users can go, they can log a complaint, they can upload the picture of a child, and then they can upload the location. And once they hit on create a case or lodge a complaint, what we were doing is we were getting all the police stations uh, around like 10 kilometer of radius. We were sending them the messages, we are sending them the emails, like this is the complaint that we have found. Could you please look into this on a high priority and see if that's the, like if the child has been stolen, if you have got any complaint in this area, or could you please circulate it to some other uh, police stations so that this child can be at their home. So all this, the idea was behind that. And then there was some integration as well, like we were kind of integrating with social medias like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and then Quicker. And then we were also posting to our pages, so we had some pages over there saying that ghar wapsi, and then we were posting the post over there. We were also continuously like checking the status with the policemen, like what's the status, have you got a chance to look into this. And we were also sending an email and SMS to the person who lodged a complaint, saying that you did a great job, just a token of appreciation. And in the community we have also given the status to them, like a UI to them, so that they can track their status. If I lodged a complaint, and I wanted to track the status, we had given them the like sort of UI where they can just go ahead and then say the lodge number or the complaint number. When they click on search, if that is available in our database inside Salesforce, we were showing them the every bit and pieces, like you lost this complaint this day, we send this to police stations, to this police station, and this is the contact number for those policemen, you can directly ask them as well. And this is what we heard back them, and this is what we replied to them. Either this is closed, this is the genuine case or not. All these kind of things were there. And you can like extend this project up to the next level, where we can even make it live, and we can say that something what we built on top of Salesforce platform, where we are helping the people, helping the children we are which are forcefully asked to beg for their life instead of like sending them to the schoolings and all. So that was the idea, and that will say that's the idea even still 2 days. Today days I wanted to implement, but due to some like time constraint, I'm not able to do that. But if you are guys are doing that, I think that that will be very great.
So thank you so much, Amit, for this long answer. And yeah, that project really gave me exposure to Salesforce. And let's move to the next question. And guys, we are only going to take 2 to 3 more questions, because it is 2:21 already, and we are also going to show you the result of the next 5 winners. So let's take these 2 questions. And again, Amit Bhai is also like spend there very much time. So let's quick it make it over very fast. So how we can make a smooth transition from a junior developer to senior developer, from senior dev to team lead? So with my take it is in a quick way.
Okay, so I'll take it very quick.
Mhm.
First thing is that if you are a junior developer, after 3 years or 4 years, you'll definitely get promoted to the senior developer. From a senior developer, you need to showcase a skill which is like you can manage a team. So if you're showing an skill to manage a team, from 2 to 3 years, you will definitely get promoted to team lead, and then you can go to project associate, project manager. Those kind of path is there. So that is not something you need to do. This is something which is going to be done by the companies when the time comes for you.
So the next question is from Priyanka. Okay, so it's from Pratik. How we no no it's over. Let's the next one is from Priyanka. For senior experience level between 7 to 9 years, what is the minimum SFDC area we should we learn to enter Salesforce ecosystem? So it's kind of a different question, Amit bhai.
um, it's kind of a general question, I'll say. So
Okay.
there is no such criteria, I'll say. Like if you are having 7 to 9 years experience, I can assume that you are working as a either a team lead or a Salesforce senior Salesforce consultant. Sometimes people also work as a project manager as well. So if you are working as a senior Salesforce consultant or a team lead, you need to know about minimum project like products like sales, service, community, then CPQ, and then the ability which you can do using out of box, which you cannot do using out of box, ability to find a solution using App Exchange, using some third party applications like Zapier or some other applications like MuleSoft, Talent, and other things. And if you are a project manager, you need to learn a lot, not only Salesforce, some other systems as well, because you are going to manage a project. So you must need to be aware about the other side of the project as well. And you need to be act as a end customer and the consumer. You need to be in their shoes to think like that. So that's kind of things is there, but yeah, minimum 3 to 4 products are there, like sales, service, community experience, which is known as digital experiences now, and CPQ, that all things like app exchange solutions and all.
So, guys, this is the last question which we are going to take. And sorry, we can't take any more questions because it's too late. And I hope you understand. And we are going to cover next questions in the further videos. So don't think like that. Amit Bhai is not available on the next slide video. So yeah. So the next question, Amit Bhai, it's from Hariom Chaudhary again, who asked regarding the question QA. So thank you so much for your help. Need to that experiences count by companies if I am switching from QA to dev if I crack the interviews of that experience.
So the experience is definitely going to be there in your bucket, but if you are switching from QA to Salesforce, they might consider you as a junior resource for initial off days, like at least for 6 to 6 months or 1 year. And then after, if you showcase your skill and you say that you are well capable of handling a team, or you are well capable as a senior dev, they will definitely going to do that. But that's completely vary company to company, and there is no hard and fast rule. There is no rocket science behind this.
So, okay, thank you so much, Amit Bhai, for answering these such long answers in a very brief and uh, thank you so much. I'm like really very thankful you are there and asking or answering these questions. So let's start with the winners of the next, you can say, giveaway. So let's start with the next one.
Thank you. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to interact with such a broader range of audience. And thanks everyone for having here and listening to us like approx. It has been approx 2.5 hours,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
still you guys are very enthusiastic. I can see that questions are coming. If we say, if Subham haven't hasn't said that this is the last question, I'm sure there might be multiple, like many questions out there. So I really love your enthusiasm, and thank you Subham again for having me over here, and hope to see some more sessions mainly on question and answers like this.
Sure, sure. And let's move to the giveaway part, guys. And let's start. Let me share my screen again. So, Amit bhai, just let me know whether my screen is visible to you or not.
Okay, sure. So I'm just going to refresh this page. I can see your setup, and now I can see some screen. You are going to, yep, now I can see.
Now I think now it's clear. So let's, guys. There are. Let's share or pick a random item from the list. So let's start with the first winner of the integration course, which is on Udemy. So let's see who it is. So the winner is Purimit Purmitla Vijay 40@gmail.com.
Congratulations,
Congratulations,
Vijay.
Puri. If you are in a chat or not. So, anyways, congratulations. So let's start with the second winner. So let's pick a random item. So the second winner is Anup Banda. Sorry, if I pronounce it wrong. So the second winner is on your screen. So yeah, here it is.
Congratulations, Anup, again.
Yes, exactly, Anup. So sorry if I take your name wrongly. So
Yeah,
let's
please forgive us
yes, yes,
because we are
yes.
very bad at pronunciation.
Exactly. Like Amit is Amit. So let's start with the third one and pick a random item. And the third, I guess third or fourth winner, I forgot.
Third,
The
third.
third winner, yeah. So Tasleem is the third winner. So congratulations, Tasleem. And let's move to the
Congratulations.
yeah. And let's move to the fourth
Yep,
one.
let's move to fourth.
So our fourth winner is Yatharth23 at the rate gmail.com. So basically, before announcing the fifth winner, guys, let me tell you, I will put out the link of the Amit Bhai course in the description box. You can check it out. That link for the courses, and let me tell you, I will also provide you the coupon code, or you can say, yeah, coupon code for my audience who is going to purchase that code will definitely get a discount on that existing course. So Amit bhai, how much discount you will give to our audience?
Um, how much you want?
Like it's upon you, bhai.
No,
I
no,
can
it's
I
your
can
audience,
I
your
can say
call.
100% to everyone.
That's not realistic.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, I can give whatever is there. I think I will try my best to give approx like 95, but sometimes it is approx 92. So it will be more than 90. Yeah.
Okay, Amit bhai, thank you so much. I will contact Amit bhai and update the description box. So, anyways, after the end of this video, like tomorrow or any day, you can check out that link and purchase that course, and there will be some more discount on that course. So let's pick our fifth and last. Basically, it's the 10th winner. Our first giveaway is already done, and let's here's our second one. So let's pick a random item over there.
So hoping to get a girl because you have given winner to nine. I think
So let's
if I'm
see.
correct, to the nine boys.
And no, it is all 10 boys. It is Ganesh, J Ganesh, 15 at the rate gmail.com. So, congratulations to each and every winner. And who is not a winner, let me tell you, we have a discount for you. I will update the description box to purchase the Amit Bhai course. You can anytime, anywhere purchase the course. So, just to let you know, like Amit Bhai having course for Salesforce integration and let's say or Salesforce LWC, and moreover, if you don't want to purchase, like if you have some money problem, like 360 rupees is a very big amount for you, so you can also learn free on his channel. His channel is SFDC Panther. And for let's say for more consultation kind of thing, or you can say if you want to connect with Amit Bhai, you can ping him on Twitter or LinkedIn. So I will put out all the links for Amit Bhai social handles over, let's say, uh, or in the description of this video. So I hope you enjoy this session, and thank you so much, because I can see on the screen we have 40 viewers right now on our screen. So it's a great feeling for me as a content creator, and thank you so much for being an amazing audience. And thank you so much again, Amit Bhai. You are there, and I'm very
Thank you.
grateful. I'm very grateful that I am kind of a student of yours, and now I am taking a live session with you. So it's a great feeling for me. And
So it's always a proud moment for a mentor or a teacher or a big brother whenever uh, his his or her student is reaching these much heights. So uh, like I am happy more than you because you are gaining these much heights. And again, thank you for inviting me over here, and thanks everyone. Thank you for being such an amazing audience. And stay tuned for the next live session. Again, we will be having very amazing speaker, Akashdeep Arora.
yes,
I
exactly.
also might be there with you as an audience there. So
So please,
and please do ask the question about how to get the swags. I
yeah,
need to know that answer.
exactly. And this is very interesting question, and we are surely gonna ask Akashdeep Bhai that question. And
Yeah.
again,
So I
it's
got
yeah, yeah,
I got
yeah.
I got a I got a ping from Akash. He says that was it necessary to tell that I'm getting more swags?
Surely
So
we are
Akash,
gonna fight with on this topic, like why you told everyone.
Akash bhai, if you are listening, yes, it is. It is a. We are going to take